Alright, hey guys, and today we're going to be cooking with Patrick. So I got a kind of a late start on it. I've already seasoned some of the meat, but I was going to show you guys what I did to prepare my ribs. Alright, so these are the seasonings that I use for these particular ribs. I like the mesquite taste, it's really good. And if you notice, I've got two of these. One of them is just straight barbecue seasoning that I just poured into this bottle, but the other one is actual sweet and smoky seasoning, which I like this. It tastes really good. And the barbecue sauce I'm going to be using today is KC's Masterpiece Sweet Honey and Molasses. I like a sweet taste on my ribs, but I also kind of like the heat with the sweet and smoky stuff. And what I do is I wash them off, take that film off, and then I just put a little oil on them, you know, just so they won't be dry. And see, I've got this one already almost seasoned. It's just one side seasoning, and what I'll do is I will wrap it like I wrap this one and flip it over and season the other side and wrap it, and then I will go start my grill, get it up to temp, and then I'll throw these on there and leave them on for like 2 hours or so. But right now it is 4 o'clock, and so I'm gonna get this one done, and then I'm gonna stoke my fire up and then show you guys what I do after that. I normally cook them in the full for like those 2 hours, and then I try to keep my fire stoked up, and whenever they're cooked all the way through, I'll take the full off of them, and then I'll put a little char on both sides along with the barbecue sauce. So, all right, I'll show you what we do here. All right, so if you guys think I'm cheating by putting aluminum foil on it, I kind of am, but I don't have like a smoker that like everybody has, like the Oklahoma Joe smokers. I don't have that. I just got like a regular barbecue grill, and I love it. I only paid like $100 for it at Academy, and I use it for everything from pork steaks to my ribs like this. Only thing that which I hadn't cooked on it really is a Boston butt, because it takes a long time, and you have to be on top of that fire to cook a Boston butt, especially on one of those grills. But I'm just seasoning it up a little bit and make it all look nice and pretty for you guys. And I will show you how excellent they actually turn out. So with the aluminum foil on it, you cook it, you're not burning it. Like, you're not burning the crap out of it. But because I don't like burnt rib, nobody likes burnt ribs. So you just protect it with the aluminum foil, and then you, whenever they're done and they're adequate enough, tender and falling off the bone, then that's when you take them out of the aluminum foil and you put a little char on them. And so I'm not the best barbecuer ever, but I have been cooking on the grill for a long time, and I love to do it. And I can't believe I haven't done one of these videos before, because I do a lot of grilling on the weekends. And I know Shelly does a lot of cooking. She does an excellent job at her meal planning and cooking and stuff like that. And I give her props for it. But the grill's kind of my thing, so. Well, I'll show you what I do on the outside as well as on the inside. So. All right, now I got these wrapped. Let's go stoke up the fire. Here's the grill, and anytime that I'm grilling, I love to use Kingsford. Kingsford is like the best charcoal, I think. I mean, it's probably debatable. Anybody could debate if they want, but I'm just saying. For me, I like the Kingsford. But I always have like a hot side and then a cooler side for my meats. And I like to cook them on this side because if anybody knows anything about the grill, if you put it right over top of those charcoals, you're going to be cooking it at a high temperature very fast, and that's not what you want. With the grill, you want to cook it kind of slow and just make sure it's all getting cooked and tender. It'll be so tender, the meat and everything. So if anybody doesn't know, that's one of the good ways to cook. And my grill, it's a Kingsford grill. Yeah, I like Kingsford. It is expensive, but when it comes down to charcoal, lighter fluid is lighter fluid. It'll start the fire. So another good tip for you barbecue fans, you don't put the lighter fluid on your grates. You just put the lighter fluid on your charcoals. If you put the lighter fluid on your grates, then that chemical taste will be in your grates, and you don't want your food to taste like chemical. Nobody does. So it's a beautiful day. It's actually kind of warm out here, but as you see, I got the grill going, and sometimes the grill has this stuff on it from the last time you cooked, and so you kind of want to brush it off. When the flames get off or kind of burn off, it'll start smoking. That's when you close your lid here and then let it heat up, and then I'll put my ribs on. As you can see, it's starting to smoke a little, but that's not what you want because the lighter fluid is still burning in there, and so it still has chemical in the flame. You want those flames to die down, and that way it burns off all that chemical and stuff, and all you're getting is hot coals. But yeah, it shouldn't take too much longer. As you can see, this will be the hot side, and this will be the cooler side. And I've always done it like that, always. My uncle Chris kind of taught me how to do that, and it's always worked, so I've always just kind of stuck with it. And if you want something with a little more char, or if you want to cook it a little faster or whatever, you can just set it on the hot side instead of the cold side. But if you want it, cook it slow and tender, you probably set it over here on this side right here. So that's kind of what you want right there. So all the flames kind of died down, smoke's rolling. We'll shut it, and then we'll get that temperature gauge up at least 350 or so. It's probably going to be about 350 degrees. And then what I'll do is I'll put these ribs on. I'm going to put one. Matter of fact, I'll just go ahead and put them on. It's not going to hurt it. I love the smoke. Oh yes, that's exactly what you want. So what I'll do is I'll put one up here, and then the other one I'm gonna put right here. And that'll make it where they're not too close to that fire, and then they'll cook slow and steady. And then a couple of hours, I will come back and I'll show you how to do the rest. You just leave them alone now. Just leave them alone, let them cook. You don't even really have to check on them. Just give them 2 hours, and then basically that's about all you'll need. And then after the 2 hours is up, we'll take it out of the aluminum foil and put some barbecue sauce on it and get some char on it. It'll be looking nice.
Okay, so to go along with our ribs, we are making cowboy beans. So in the cast iron skillet, we've got about 1.5 pounds of ground beef and just a small onion that we cut up, and we're gonna brown this up. And he's gonna show you what kind of seasonings he's gonna put in it. I don't think he's putting all of those, but
no, normally I just put garlic season and just whatever I put on the ribs. I kind of just make it taste tastes all the same. So.
Kind of cohesive, all the same flavors.
This is strawberry seasoning that I use, which everybody uses this stuff. It's the best. That's what I put in here because I don't want to use this big thing. So.
Oh, so this is in that bottle?
Yeah, I put that in the bottle, yeah.
Okay, so this stuff is in this bottle. So ignore this label. I didn't understand what he was saying. But this is what he put on it.
And this is just the garlic.
And we got this at Walmart, right?
This?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get it at Walmart, any grocery store.
And what did you just put on it?
The garlic and herb.
And this is from Aldi. But I'm sure you can get something similar at Walmart.
And this is that mesquite seasoning.
Okay, see.
Yeah, I think that's good.
And that's about it. So strawberry season. This is what we call it, strawberry seasoning. And then the garlic and herb and the mesquite.
And then what we do is we brown our meat, and then we'll drain it, and then we put a
two cans
of beans in
of the beans in it. Usually we put a green bell pepper in it, but we don't have a green bell pepper today. The one we had in our fridge that we thought was good, we cut into it and it was bad on the inside. So we're just gonna go without it, and then we'll add mustard, brown sugar, and barbecue sauce as well.
Yeah.
Okay, and then while he's working on that, I'm gonna be peeling and chopping these potatoes to put in the pot. We're gonna have mashed potatoes. I have about 12 potatoes here, but they're kind of small, so some of them are really small. So I've got 12 potatoes here, and I'm also going to just mix together some coleslaw. This was in my most recent grocery haul, or one of my most recent grocery hauls. I don't know, we buy this all the time. And then this is just the coleslaw dressing that we use. I mentioned before that I have tried to make my own and it never works out, so I'm just gonna put some of this in it, and that will, between the cowboy beans, mashed potatoes, coleslaw, and the ribs, that will be our Sunday dinner.
Okay, so it has been 2 hours. It's almost at 400 degrees, which isn't too bad. We're gonna take the aluminum foil off these bad boys. Smells good. Good, huh? Yeah, that's kind of what you want. See, that is what you want right here. That one just fell right off. And then, oh my gosh, they're so tender, my thing went right through it right there. This is what you want them to look like. Look at that. That's gonna be a real good sample right there. I'm gonna try that. And here we go. Let's put that on there, and just barbecue sauce everywhere on some ribs. They're trying to fall apart on me. Oh my gosh, they're literally falling apart. That is what I'm talking about. And I'm just gonna These little samples are really good. All right, guys, these are backyard ribs. They were falling apart. They look very great. And they taste pretty good too. So I'll get these on the inside and then we will show you what we do with the rest of the stuff.
Alright, so we've got the meat cooked and drained, and now we are adding the 2 cans of, on the other side of the oil, 2 cans of baked beans. And you can use any baked beans. This is the kind that we've got, but we've used original, we've used home style.
Any baked beans, stirred up.
Yeah.
But this is my family's like recipe for cowboy beans. And every barbecue that we've ever had with all the family come over, this is what we would have. One of the things, this and the potato salad, the homemade potato salad, the one that I made.
Yeah, we'll have to show them that sometime.
But I like the Bush's baked beans. I think they're the best baked beans.
I'm not a fan of baked beans at all, so it doesn't matter to me.
And she said that the only time that she did like the baked beans was when I did it like this.
Yeah. I still don't eat a ton of it, but this is, if you're not a fan of baked beans, I do suggest trying this because it does make it taste way better.
And we add a little mustard, barbecue sauce.
Yep, mustard and barbecue sauce. You can add ketchup. We've added ketchup before. Brown sugar.
Brown sugar. So we'll just put a little bit of mustard. It gives it some
Nothing
color.
is ever measured around here.
No, not with me. No, brown sugar's over here, right?
Yes. And this is just literally
Just French's.
like 89-cent mustard from Walmart.
And then you just take it and just kind of. I try not to put too much in it, but I think I do. You can never put too much of this in there. Kind of the base of it. Just the sauce.
Kettle cooked sweet honey and molasses.
It tasted really good.
And this was just from our local grocery store or Walmart?
Yeah, it's from the local store.
But I'm sure you could find it anywhere. It's a KC Masterpiece. If you live near a Hayes, this is where we got this. It was a Hayes. But yeah, this is how we make the beans. And then we'll just let this set and
Just kind of
cook together, yeah.
Bit.
Because everything in there is cooked now. It just
Yeah.
needs to warm up and kind of marry together. And then,
It'll be done. It'll be ready to serve.
yep. I've got the coleslaw finished. All I did was do another good squirt of that sauce in there. And then we've just got it in the fridge to keep cold. And I'm working on the potatoes. But this is the beans. Alright, so the kids have their plates made. And we have made a mess of the stove. But the beans are finished. They've thickened up a little bit. Patrick is now making his plate. I just finished the potatoes, chopped them up, boiled them, and then I mashed them. All I did was 2 splashes of milk. Don't ask me the measurements because I don't know. And 2 sticks of butter. I know it sounds like a lot, but just trust me, you need a lot of butter in homemade potatoes, I promise. And some salt. Again, I don't do measurements. Just do it to your taste. We like them really creamy like this. If you like yours a little more chunky, just do, obviously don't mash them up as much, but that's how we did the potatoes. And then here are the ribs. And these just fell off the bone. These are the ones that I made for the kids, and the kids are tearing it up over here.
Look, I'm just basically just pulling it apart.
Yeah. So everything turned out really good. Oh, let me grab the...
Oh, the coleslaw. Yeah, I need some coleslaw.
Oh. Hold on.
And the coleslaw.
Alright, and then here's the coleslaw. My parents have been visiting us for the past couple of days, and my dad already made his plate, but this is how the coleslaw turned out. Like I said, I did 2 pretty decent squirts of the coleslaw dressing in there, and it coated it pretty well. It's been sitting in there for what? Probably a half hour or so.
Yeah.
45 minutes. But yeah. You got dust all over your back.
I know, I've been changing the oil.
But yeah, this is what our Sunday dinner plate's gonna look like.
Alright.
Alright, and that is our Sunday dinner. He's chowing down. But thanks for spending some time with us. Thanks for making dinner with us. Leave us some comments down below on some ideas that you guys use for your family dinners on Sunday. And in our next video, we will, or the next time we do a Sunday dinner video, we may try it out. So if you like videos like this, give us a thumbs up. If you don't, give us a thumbs down and let us know what you want to see. Hit that subscribe button, and until next time, we will see you then. Bye.